Yes, my viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. I know you guys probably want to take a break from the whole cricket thing, but you know how it goes. Once the cricket is being played, I am going to come and I am going to give you all an update. This time we're talking about the Ashes. Oh my word. If you want to enjoy good quality cricket, test cricket at its best, you should be watching this Ashes series that is currently going on. Gonna give you an update on how today's play went and also how the game is looking. Also, we're gonna talk a little bit about Captain Shai Hope having to do that walk of shame up to the panel to do his interview, right? Had to give that interview after his team was booted from the whole thing. You know, we are not going to qualify for the World Cup. So he had to do that walk of shame to go and do that interview. So I'm just going to touch on two things that he had to say and spend most of the time talking about the Ashes, where some actual good cricket was played today. So just give a listening ear until the end and let me know what you think in the comment section. So let me just quickly touch on what Shai Hope said. So they were talking about West Indies and you know, where do we go from here and where it all went wrong. According to Shai Hope, taking this from Wisden Cricket. So according to Shai Hope, and I quote, it really has to do with the attitude, right? It really has to do with the attitude. We need to put in a much better effort. The effort needs to remain regardless of what has happened. We did it in patches, but we certainly need to improve that. He went on to say the preparation needs to be better. We cannot come here and expect to be an elite team without preparation. Cannot expect to wake up one morning and be a great team. So all of that would boil down to CWI in terms of preparation. CWI deals with that. And while I agree with what Shai Hope is saying that they need better preparation, I am going to say it's not solely attitude. When these captains and these senior players that are doing the interview don't want to call it as it is, them say it's attitude. We need to have a better attitude out there. I would like to differ. The attitude needs to improve, yes, but I would like to differ as it relates to the main problem. The main problem is that the guys are not good enough. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. We get beaten by Zimbabwe, Netherlands, and Scotland, and we can't say it's because of our attitude. We are ranked down the same place with them. It's as simple as that. You play poor cricket, you get this type of result. Right? Consistently performing well is what people used to say, yes, you are good enough or you are better. We're not seeing a consistent cricket to say that they should be walking over these teams. It's not there. He no did it. He no did it none at all. There's no way we can look at these guys and say that they should be winning these games. We can't say that because they are not playing that type of cricket. I mean, we played South Africa the other day and we showed some good fight and we performed well. But generally speaking, this is how we perform. It might sound hurtful, but this is how we perform generally speaking. So when people go and talk about it's the attitude of the players and the attitude needs to be better, they are talking about everything except actual talent and quality. I heard Ian Bishop asking, I think it was Ian Bishop asking Shai Hope if he believes the talent is still there. And he said, yes, talent is there, yes, but it's not being developed. They are not performing. Talent is a different thing. You can be talented and can't perform in a man. You can be talented and you cannot perform. When you mix talent with good performance, that's when you get elite players. That's when you get good players. When you look at somebody like a Marnus Lamashane, a Steve Smith, if you want to look at West Indies, when you look at somebody like a Shiv Narayan Chandopal, Shai Hope in ODI cricket, right? The talent is there, but they have to work hard on it, and the performance comes to fruition. So it doesn't matter how talented a man is. If the record is not saying he is this good, you can't say the man good. And I know it's hurtful. It hurts us because we watch the cricket where, casual watchers won't feel it, but people that follow West Indies cricket will feel it. But at the end of the day, if you follow West Indies cricket, you know that this is how we play our cricket. And it's a reason why we are there with the associate teams playing qualifiers. So it was 50-50 that we could win and 50-50 that we could lose. We have people in our team that we think they are quality, but what we don't know is that these guys are playing the other teams are playing a whole lot of ODI cricket. So that is where you get it. So I just wanted to touch on that, where Shai Hope is saying the attitude probably needs to be better, yes, where people need to be more dedicated, but they need to find people that can actually play. And I said it the other day, just look at the averages. Look at the average of the batsmen and the bowlers. I was watching, as I'm about to go over to the Ashes, I was watching the Ashes today, and I see Mitchell Stark coming in to bat. One of the best bowler in the world, coming in to bat, right? The way down the order, averaging in the 20s. You know the amount of our specialist batsman can't not averaging 20, 25. It don't make no sense. No make no sense. Anyway, talking about the Ashes. I tell my viewers and subscribers, some good cricket. England, they actually fought back early this morning, and they were able to get a couple of wickets using the short ball ploy, right? Whole lot of short balls were bowled, a whole lot of bouncers were bowled. And the Aussies, they went after it, and they were all deceived. You understand? Cameron Green, Nathan Lyon, I think I saw Steve Smith, majority of them fell victim to the short pitch bowling. You understand? It was some good cricket, man. Let me give you the scores in the game. But England, they lost a couple of early wickets in the second innings there, so they are still on the back foot. So scores in the game: Australia 416, England 279. Right? Australia batting a second time 325. Well, no. So let's go again. Australia batting the first time 416, and in the second innings 279. England first innings 325, and in the second innings they are currently 114 for 4. The target is 371. Right? So England recovering a little bit because they lost 4 wickets quite early. But the guys at the crease, they are actually putting in some work. So they're not looking too bad. But I would back Australia to get these wickets early tomorrow morning. So let me just give you the second innings there, the latter part of the second innings for Australia. So it's Usman Khawaja with the top score, just the same, with 77. In the back end, after what we spoke about yesterday, Steve Smith, he made 34. Marnus Lamachet made 30. Cameron Green 18. Alex Carey 21. Mitchell Stark 15 not out. Pat Cummins 11. Josh Hazelwood 1. Nathan Lyon 4. And Nathan Lyon actually came out to bat, went out back to bat with a strained calf. You understand? So he came and he, did his thing for his team. Stuart Broad took 4 wickets. Josh Tong 2. Ollie Robinson 2. James Anderson and Ben Stokes, they took 1 each. So that is how it went for Australia batting in the second innings. As it relates to England's batting in the second innings there, they lost a couple of early wickets. Crawley was removed by Mitchell Stark for 3. Ben Duckett is still there on 50. Joe Root on 3. Joe Root was removed for 18. Ollie Pope 3. Harry Brook got a peach of a delivery from Pat Cummins, but I don't think any was as good as the one that Mitchell Stark used to get rid of I think it was Ollie Pope. Ollie Pope falling all over the place, losing his middle stump to a swinging delivery 90 miles per hour. I can't tell you how tasty this cricket is, my viewers and subscribers. I can't tell you how tasty it is, So that is how it is looking. Australia need a couple more wickets to win. They have already taken 4, and England need 257 runs to win. Ben Stokes is still there. He's on 29 from 26. So he's there with Ben Duckett on 50. So that is how it is looking, my viewers and subscribers. We're going to leave this one right here for now. And tomorrow, once you guys would have cooled down a little bit, we will try and go live so that we can have a little time to talk. Right? Not going to be available to do the live tonight. So tomorrow evening, hopefully we can spend some time and do a live show. But we're going to leave it right there so for now, my viewers and subscribers. Big up on yourself. Thanks for the support.